Cooking with Bob, we're back in the kitchen. Bust out those shredders. Let's make some fresh hash browns. Shred them up, rinse them off, get a towel, squeeze all the juice out, do all that jazz. That's not me. I use these Idahoan shredded hash brown potatoes and they'll taste just like the real deal. So stick around and check it out. To combine with boiling water and a heat resistant bowl. I just turned my hot water on and let it get hot. I don't measure. I just dump some in a bowl. Probably enough for 2 people. So I just put the water in just to cover the potatoes and let them sit while you're getting everything else ready. We're gonna put my favorite, well, I got a lot of favorite cast iron. This is one of my favorites. It's a big Lodge. You can do a lot of things, one pan. Highly recommend get you some Lodge cast iron. It's pretty good stuff. Pretty much anytime I cook anything in cast iron, I just put it on medium, get nice and hot while I'm prepping everything else. Couple jalapenos out of the garden, nice and fresh. So why don't we just get these ready? Sliced those into about quarter slices, took the guts out. That's what I like to call them, the guts. 1 red onion, let's get it chopped up. So I just diced up these onions, kind of small, didn't want them real big. You can make them however you want. You don't have to listen to the guy on YouTube, that would be me. Cook them however you slice them, cook them however you like. So you just stir these up a little bit, let them absorb. It says like 8 to 10 minutes on the package, but I don't always follow directions. Sometimes I do. You just want them to get rehydrated. Of course, I like to use butter when I'm frying stuff. About a tablespoon of butter. I also like to do a little oil. A couple tablespoons of oil. Put that pat of butter in there. I don't get too fancy. This thing works out pretty nice for this maneuver. I just hold the potatoes in the bowl and dump the most of that water out. Shake it, whatever it takes. These seem to cook fine even when they're a little bit wet compared to fresh ones. I usually do the water test. Just put a little water on clean hands. And if it's cracking, you're usually ready to go. Hey, let's get cooking. We got to put these in that cast iron skillet. I usually just leave them pretty thick to start with. Just like most cast iron cooking, just leave them go. They'll be fine. They don't need you to keep messing with them. Just let them cook a while. And we're just going to hit it with a little bit of Mrs. Dash, a little onion powder, and of course, my favorite, Bad Byron's butt rub. Hit it with a little bit of that. I love this seasoning. It's good on everything. You know what goes good with hash browns? Eggs. Let's do a couple eggs. There's 2 eggs. Take another peek at these. Yeah, look at that. They look like they're done. I think I'm going to cut these in half. There we have it. And let's give them the flip. Oh, look at that, would you? Golden brown. Give these ones a flip. And we'll just tidy them up a little bit so they kind of stay together. I know this is a dorky pro tip, but I'm going to throw it in this video anyway. I have this cutting board. Slide it just off the edge of the countertop. Hold your plate there and voila. Look at that. You don't make any messes. You get all your veggies. Make sure you get that edge. You don't want those to fall on the floor. It's a little easy way. If you have a setup like that, works out pretty good. I'm just going to put these onions in here and get them sauteed. So we just got those onions out of there. They look pretty good. They're just soft. They're not mushy. So let's get cooking these jalapeno peppers. So how do you like your eggs on your hash browns? Does it matter? I don't think it matters, but you know what I'm going to do? Because Cooking with Bob broke an egg. It happens. Why waste it? Let's eat this. So let's just get these ready to go. Little heavy whipping cream. One of my subscribers taught me this trick. He said, cooking with Bob, put some whipping cream in your eggs. They'll get all nice and fluffy. So that's what we're going to do. Take a look at these. Oh, we're coming along nice. I like my hash browns a little bit on the crunchy side of things, so we'll get a little longer. You can cook them however you like. But as you can see by that sizzling beautiful goldenness of them hash browns, they're not turned into mashed potatoes. They're not all stuck to my cast iron. They actually are looking pretty good, if I do say so myself. I'm telling you, this stuff, I've been doing it. I seen these things, I don't know, 6, 8, 10 years ago. And I had some and I cooked them and everybody loved them and I haven't turned back. I do fresh cut potatoes and I do fresh cut French fries and all that jazz, but hash browns, not my specialty. Just move those around a little bit as you're dumping them in. Not that it matters if it hits the taters, but hey, let's just try to do this the right way. There we go. That looks pretty good. I think it was about ready because, of course, when you take them off, they'll continue to cook for a little bit. So we'll just put them on a plate. Beautiful, nice, fluffy. Look at that golden brown goodness. I'm telling you what, those are looking awesome. Look at that, golden brown goodness. It's about half these eggs. Slam them right on top. Throw a few onions on there. Throw a few of these jalapenos on here. Oh, one slid away, always. All right, this isn't gonna eat itself. Hey, while I wrestle around on this plate to get me a big old bite, you probably ought to just hit that subscribe button right now. Because you're not doing anything anyway, you're waiting to see me taste a bite. Hit that subscribe button. Let's see what it tastes like. That's good. Those dehydrated hash browns are so easy. I cook for a lot of people normally. This is kind of just for me today, but it makes it easy and you're not doing all that using the old shredder and the rag to get the water out and rinsing the starch out. Just throw some hot tap water in there and give it a go. I'm telling you, you're gonna love them. I have some people, this is all they eat now. So I'm gonna sit down and enjoy this meal. As always, I appreciate you watching my content, my videos. Hopefully you keep on cooking. Have a great day.